welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's Philadelphia taking on Pennsylvania. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, number 22. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's going to come at hitters with a 4-seam fastball and a 2-seam fastball, and he's able to maintain really good spin rate on the 4-seam fastball. A lot of times guys lose that when they go to a 2-seamer. Very effective with both pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. In position. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now the number 2 hitter. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. There's a strike up high. And the count is 0-2. And a curve misses outside. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. One out, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is number 13. First pitch, not close. And he deals. Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. One at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And pitching here today, number 19. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Here's the second baseman. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Snags it on the run. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, number 29.
Number 29.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
The pitch. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Logan Bravo. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Ben Miller digs in now. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 1. That misses, and a count 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Stone getting ready to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Will Taylor. The line of the pitch. That one not close. Ball 1. Foul ball there. 1-1 now. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Taylor races for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the catcher. Down the line. And a foul ball. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You'll want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's 1 out the bottom of the 2nd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Number 17 up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Just missed. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Berg, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 2-1.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the DH. Foul ball. The pitch. Yeah, there's the ball. Still only one out here in the inning. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 2.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now number 50. And the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it, tough play, and he beats it. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Next is the designated hitter. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
At the belt and fires.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Morris getting on deck circle. And a pitch. Inside ball 4. So digging in, Morris. He's 0 for 1.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Big at-bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Off the plate inside, and the count is 2-2.
Boy, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes a pitch. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now the left fielder, golden opportunity right here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Strike 2.
When you strike out, when you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. Both runners tagging, and he's safe at third. A run comes into play.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
2 on, 1 out. And now the center fielder, 0 for 1 so far.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. Number 29 waits on deck. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that'll load the bases. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the right fielder went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And the righty deals. 1 out, bases full. And here it comes. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, number 7. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on a line to center. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So the batting order turns over. Blake Wright, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Wright measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. And there's 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Wouldn't chase that time. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Game 1 of the division series. And the batter now, Logan Bravo. And he deals. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben.
Now the third baseman, Ben Miller. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And it skips into dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And another ball. Just off the outside edge. And he walked him.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Man at first with one gone. Alex Stone now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 40, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 39, also throwing. Miller leads off first with one away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Number 50 stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Ball one low.
It's a good take.
That's down and in. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Number 40.
First and second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is outside. First and second, 2 down. And a count 1-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 10.
The center fielder, number 10.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Missing inside, and that's ball 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering upstairs. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. He's already homered here in this one. Left field. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 40.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Digging in, Morris.
For the out. The second baseman, number 22.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here's the left fielder. Ball 1, no strikes. One down, base is empty. Outside, and that's ball 2. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And another ball
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And now the lefty. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor on his way over. Makes the catch, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, number 28.
Number 28.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Now he breaks his bat. Bravo takes it himself, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now it's the shortstop. Struck out swinging his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. And here's the first baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one the other way, and that's just foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Blake Wright. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 29. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Clayton up and loosening in the pen. Allen also getting ready. The pitch. And fouled off.
One bright spot for the visitors is the fact that their opponent has already eaten into the bullpen. They can still change the course of the entire series even if they lose game one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Logan Bravo will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Number 39 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
One out, runner at second. Ben Miller digs in now. That one way inside. Man at second. Just missed.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Squeezes it, and it's 2 away. Here's the speedy catcher, Alex Stone, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Lions with the lead 3-2. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, number 23.
The second baseman, number 23.
And the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man at first, and now the center fielder. Just missed. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Left field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Taylor. Late swing fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one missing low. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here's the catcher. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground to third. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Lions lead it 3-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, number 50.
Number 50.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Field 2. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's the DH. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a little bit low. Righty delivers. And he fires in a fastball at 95.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals, and downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That's ripped to right, down the line. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Morris. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right-handed reliever. On the ground, could be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, number 17.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch misses. 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next is the designated hitter. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him looking. That's out number 2.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Number 2 stands in now, looks at that one inside. This one in the air right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Number 36 takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, 1 for 2.
Number 6.
Here comes a pitch. Upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Rob Hughes, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Number 47 getting loose as well. The 1-0. In the air, right side of the infield. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Here's the center fielder. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one missed. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
And there's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Brandon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman.
Number 7.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Blake Wright. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. And the next pitch is way outside. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Fly ball to right. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 23.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Line drive, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is number 10. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Will Taylor. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Hughes.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Ben Miller. Out to center. Under it. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Alex Stone. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Around second now, going for 3. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two outs with a man at third. And the batter will be the shortstop. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Your final score 5-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5-1, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.